know what the rough part is about having to record in this place? Well, for one, I can't really record anywhere else right now because, yeah. So, I have to record in here. Now, this place always plays movies, and there's like speakers all over the entire room. This is a big ass room. Every single speaker is playing this fucking movie. So I try to pick the corner furthest from the speakers, so I know you can still hear Avengers Endgame playing in the background. And I apologize that you can. But I was watching my chess video over, and I know that you can hear me just fine, regardless of the background noise. It's more of a minor inconvenience than anything, which is much better than I can say for episode 14 of Epic War 2. Holy fuck, AirPod quality. Uh, so I digress. I apologize for the background noise. I'm doing the best I can. So, what's going on YouTube? This is James99, bringing you the fucking long-awaited Epic War 3. War of Heroes. So, Epic War 2 was Age of Conquest or something like that? No, it was something to do with conquerors. Basically, Epic War 2 was a continuation of the first game. They loosely connected to the first game, which was one of my gripes, that it could have been more canonical with the first game. I mean, it brought back a lot of the troops, like the hobbits and the goblins, or whatever the fuck, the orcs. Uh, And Epic War 2 was a pretty fun game overall, especially towards the later levels when things started going flying and there was giant angels and demons fighting each other. So, Epic War 3 is the continuation. Uh, and Epic War 2 seemed to have ended on a pretty solid conclusion. The Lord of Hell was defeated, and the world entered an era of peace as there was no more deities looking over the land trying to just take all the power for themselves. Wonder what could possibly go wrong. The War of Heroes. Oh man, I wonder if everyone turns on each other, which is why it's the War of Heroes. So actually, the title's kind of depressing, a War of Heroes. Would that imply that the heroes are villains? What defines a hero? And what defines a villain in this game? I must ask, just based off the title alone. Okay, get really loud background noise. Get really loud, I appreciate that fucking bullshit. God damn it. Oh well. So, before I jump into Epic War 3, I want to put a few predictions out for what I think this game is going to be in regards to the second one. So, Epic War 1 was a linear game. You played as one organization with about 7 troops, 7 or 8. And you went from level 1 to level 12? 12 or 15 or something like that. Decent number of levels. Ended off the levels by fighting a single boss monster at the end. It was the only twist in the game, was this boss monster at the end, which was so impossibly hard to beat. But the only real way you could do it was if you exploited a bug that you had to click off screen in order to fire all your arrows at the same time. Which, I mean, yeah, that's stupid. So that was Epic War 1. Very linear, makes sense. There wasn't a story. There was no, like, text or anything between levels. Epic War 2 was a big improvement in that, one, there was a story. It was an interesting story, to say the least. It had its ups, it had its downs. I feel like if it had been sent through an English translator for editing purposes, it might have come out looking a lot better. Just in terms of, like, the stupid grammar errors and the really, really cringy writing at times. The story itself was okay. I mean, it told the story about how the Lord of Hell was slowly taking over the world, and demons were corrupting everything, and then this group of humans and elves and orcs all began to work together. Even though they all hated each other at first, they all came together and they marched forward and they killed the Lord of Hell. The end, GG. Lord of Hell died. He died because I cheated, but that's besides the point. Point is that Epic War 2 had 3 factions instead of 1. You could play as humans, orcs, and elves. Elves were better than humans and orcs. But one thing I really pride about this game was the overall balance between the factions. Because it's hard to say that the elves are the best, even though I demonstrated that they probably were. There's also things that would suggest that orcs and humans had that really helped them too. Human Angel was just human. I guess every faction could use the angel, right? Human Archangel, I think, was the best Titan unit. Humans also had paladins, which are fucking crazy. They could eat damage and they could dish damage. Uh, Elves had freezing damage, and they had arrows that could freeze, and they could just cause an overall amount of ruckus. And then orcs had totems, which were broken. Totems, I feel, were probably one of the only things in the game that were truly, like, unbalanced in how good they were. I don't know. Uh, but in terms of balance, I think Epic War 2 did a really good job. So I'm expecting to see a very similar level of balance in this game. I imagine that a lot of source material has been taken from the second one. I think that this game's also going to have 3 factions, because any more than 3 in the game becomes very complicated and kind of annoying, maybe even. And if it has any less, then it becomes very boring and stale and somewhat disinteresting. It becomes more linear and less out there. That's another thing. This game might be very open-ended. It may not have just one ending. It may have paths that you can take that will lead to a better result at the end, or a worse result, or an easier result, or a harder result. The idea of a branching story would be really interesting and kind of a big step up from the second game, which, I mean, that's the whole point of a sequel, is to improve upon the first. Art style. I know the fourth game gets a more cartoony art style. Uh, happened to come across that on accident. Sorry, Laz. Uh, so I don't know if Epic War 3 is going to go for its typical pixel art that the second game rocked, or if it's going to go for the more cartoony art style, or if it's going to be more of a transition between the two. It could be any number of those things. If I had to guess, it's probably going to still be pixelated, but maybe it's going to be a lot more detailed. I don't know. In terms of story, how's the story gonna go? So, the story ends with the conquerors taking out the Lord of Hell, and the world enters this era of peace because all of the darkness has been eradicated. And I think that the only direction the story can go in is if the heroes begin to turn against each other again. So we might actually see the return of the humans, elves, and orcs. You'll have to forgive me. It's been about 5 months since I've last played Epic War. So, with that being said, I think that's a pretty good synopsis of what I believe is going to happen in this game. I think it's going to be fun. I don't know if it's going to be as fun as the second game. I think this game has some pretty big shoes to fill. But I'm hopeful that this will come out to be a very interesting episode for people to watch. Also, it's in the same screen parameters as the second one, so it's not going to take me 30 minutes to figure out how to format it so that it's full screen for you. Anyway, let's get right into the game. I hope this isn't too loud. I turned the volume down to 18%, so it might blow my ears out, like the second one does. Oh, the suspense! The suspense! Listening presents. Ooh! Okay, is that loud? Oof. It might be too loud. I might turn it down here in a little bit. Epic War 3, War of Heroes. I like this art style already. This is really cool. Reminiscent of, at the end of whenever you would beat a boss in Epic War 2, and it would have a picture of you defeated the boss, and it would have a hand-drawn drawing of the defeated boss, and then you. This kind of reminisces of that, and I really like this 4 heroes, which might suggest 4 factions instead of 3. I think 4 could work if you do it right, although I think 3 might have been better. I like this. I like the blue one. I'm gonna be the blue one. I want to be the blue one or the guy with 2 swords. He's cool too. This guy has a hammer and just look how long his neck is. Ugh, this guy's a loser. And this guy, I mean, he can't even face the screen, so he's a fuck up in many ways. So the guy with a giant blue orb in the middle of his stomach, or the guy dual wielding these really cool looking swords. Also, this music's already popping a lot more than the second one did. I like it. New game. Diagraph the Red. Is this the guy with the dual wield sword? Hold on. It's that guy. No, I don't want that guy. That guy's dumb. No. No. Where's the blue one? Where's the blue one? But okay, I should actually probably read these. With his character select. Okay, so I get to play as a main character. That's different. Starter card deck. This is different. I like this. I like this. They took it in a different direction. With his father and king killed in a rebellion, Digraph? His font is horrible. Is it Vigraph or Digraph? I digress. Digraph seeks to reclaim the region that once belonged to his family. Alright, so typical mortar story. Goblin, quick movement, fast attacks, and short spawn times, but low damage and health. Hey! Taurus. You mean to say dwarf. Well-rounded unit that excels at damaging the enemy castle. I get comets? I can shoot comets? Strike a group of enemies anywhere on the field, relatively weak but with a fast cooldown. I can see this good for picking off stragglers, but why would I need to pick off stragglers if I could hit these? Anywhere on the field, by the way. I wonder if I can hit the enemy castle. Rembrandt the Bloody, the son of a former king betrayed by Vigraf's father. So, Vigraf's father, which was killed, with his father and king killed in a rebellion. Okay. So this is the guy that killed his father. The son of a former king betrayed by Vigraf's father. Rembrandt seeks to rebuild his ancient family's dynasty. Now it is interesting. Still has goblins, still has comets, has centaurs. Fucking tiny ass legs. Long range unit that lends support to any allied melee force. I kind of like that. I like having tactical archer units. Gald the Conqueror, a barbarian who seeks only to pillage the wealth of neighboring nations. An honorable cause. Zombies, high health but slow movement and weak attacks. Best used as a fodder on the front lines. Fodder is always a good thing of slowing down big units. Ghost armor. Strong melee attack hits groups of enemies but has low health. That's interesting. And then healing spell. Ooh, I kind of like you, Gald the Conqueror. I kind of like you. Abe Mukanaga. A general dispatched from a faraway kingdom to expand the territory of his homeland. I get the same thing as the other guy. That guy, the leader of the rebellious army that killed Vigraf's father. Ooh. TREVOR seeks to create a new beginning for the region. I get dwarves. Why does he have a helicopter for? Fast moving and mid attack. He has a fucking gun and a helicopter. That's so dumb. Gulbor Grimtooth, an evil creature falling, dying, hailing. That's an H. That's not a B. That's an H. Hailing from a dark world. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh archetype. Gulbor wishes only to destroy human civilization. Ooh, ghost armor. Strong man. Oh yeah, I already saw that. And that's it, right? So which one do I pick? I like the barbarian, or the conqueror. Yeah, barbarian. I like the barbarian because of the healing spell, but there's others who have healing spells, including this guy who's the leader of the rebellion. I mean, that's fun. He seeks to create a new beginning for the region. I mean, and it also has dwarves and Taurus, which is, I don't know, and then healing spell. I think I'm gonna go with this guy. I don't know how to pronounce your name, so your name is Trevor the... Name is Trevor the... His first name is Trevor, his last name is the... Let's jump into it. Welcome to Epic War 3 World, already with the really weird English. This is cool in the background. Kinda loud. Kinda loud. If you're loud in my ears, you're loud in the audience's ears too. But I also have to block out the background noise, so... select a flag neighboring your territory to battle for control of that spot. Be sure to equip your deck before charging into battle. After you've initiated an attack, click the end phase button to end your turn. You can see your hero status and level on the status page. Each battle will award experience for leveling your hero and gold for leveling your cards. Upgrade your cards before ending your turn to withstand a potential counterattack. Ooh, revenge waves. You will get a new card by leveling up your hero. Close. This is interesting. Is this me? Where am I? Where is I? Okay, so owned by Regriff the Red. Oh, all the characters are here. Okay, so this is me. This is me, Trevor the. So I can go here, and I can go... Oh, look, I own 3 places. So I can go fight Urugoth. So let me equip my deck. About cards equipped. You have 2 types of cards, unit cards and skills. Each card has a mana cost associated. Click a card from your collection, then click an empty slot to equip it. You may only equip 7 unit cards and 7 skills. Fuck yes. And their combined mana cannot exceed your allotted total, indicated near the top of the screen. 585. So I got... Okay, so I click, 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 click. Yeah! I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, upgrades. I currently have fucking nothing. Previous card. These art styles are so cool. It's like, it's hand-drawn, but there's something to it, you know? And then I love that I have healing spells. That's gonna be super useful. Castle Urgroth. Enter battle? I mean, you happen to be nearby me, buddy, so whoo! That's such a shift in tone. Okay. That's such a shift in tone. Epic War B Battlefield. You can scroll the camera to the left or right by plotting your units. Mouse to the left or right corner of your game screen, or simply just press the right... Okay, stop. You can control your unit position moving by clicking... This is so loud! Okay. Then while your mouse pointer turned into a band icon, just click anywhere in the game unit. In order your unit that is selected... Okay, let me read that again. So I can control where they go. You can select all your units by clicking 0. You can press retreat button by hitting Z to make all your units go back to the base, or you can press forward button or X to make all of your units go forward to your enemy base. So, whenever units are idle and out of battle, they will gradually heal. Use this to your advantage, especially with your hero, which here he is. You have one hero. If he's killed, he will respawn after a few minutes. Use him to offensively... Fuck, that's so loud. Now it's too quiet. No, okay, that's fine. Use him offensively near the beginning of your adventure. Just, can y'all stop killing each other for 5 fucking minutes? I'm trying to fucking read. Can you stop? Stop. God fucking damn it. But pull him back to when he's low in health. It's best to keep him on the defensive in later levels. However, as battles become increasingly treacherous for a single unit. Enjoy the game! So these guys will appear as soon as they spawn, right? So, select all. I want you all to go here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so... I need the mouse to direct my units. Okay, how do I make them charge? Retreat forward. I wanna... Okay, X is forward, Z is retreat. Copy all. And then 0 if I ever need to select all. Yo, these guys are spanking! Dude, that guy just bitch smacked all of them! So yeah, this is definitely different. Not pixel art. Body parts are flying everywhere, there's so much blood. This is great, this is great. I'm having a great time. These guys are not coming out? I probably shouldn't be retreating you guys right now, there's no need to. So, ooh, he's waiting for me. Okay, how do spells work? Ooh. How do I opt against this? Escape? Escape. So when I get up here, I'm gonna pop my healing spell. Oh shit! I thought that guy was gonna be a boss, but he ended up getting shit on. There we go. Yeah! And then it has a recharge rate. Ding 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 ding. What's that sound? That must be because I'm hitting the castle. I can see my hero's health. He's spanking though. He's clapping them cheeks, bro. I can equip up to 5 spells? And then 5 or 6 units and 6 spells. Okay. I said 7 though. Where's the health of their castle? Ooh, there it goes. Its health must be that right there. No, that's their boss. Oh wait, they don't have a boss. Their boss is dead. I fucking killed him. Jesus Christ. Okay, so yeah, my hero's really important. That cleave attack is huge. So I can click 1 to select him, and then I can retreat him on his own? Right? Yeah. And then I can make him come back. Alright, you need to go back, though. Here we go. Get the fuck out of them. Oh, they're all dead. GG! Well played! XP earned. So much money! Look at all the money! I thought it was gold, but apparently now it's money. World map. That was a cool little animation. I claimed it, it's now my property. Hippity hoppity, your property is now my property. Okay, upgrade. I want to upgrade my hero. Where's my hero? Hero? End phase. No. Hero. I guess I'll save. Equip. Hero. Upgrade. I could upgrade my cards. What? I wanted to... I guess my hero upgrades himself? Maybe? I don't really know. Next card. Upgrade you guys to... Jesus, it's expensive as fuck. 35,000? I don't know what the max level is. It's probably like 4 or 5. He is inevitable. And then he snaps and there's no infinity stones there. Winky face. Level 1, XP till next level. Yeah, okay, so he gets experience to level up. So we're gonna play one more before I end off this episode. This is so cool. I like this. This is big. I don't know if this is the entire world map. And I also don't know why we're at war. This isn't mentioning Epic War 2 at all, and I hope it really does. End phase? Enemy phase. The enemy gets to attack me? They didn't do anything, though. I might as well wipe this guy off the map. Alright, let's build up an Armada. Alright. So for later games, it's gonna be wise to keep my my hero in the back, waiting idly. So 0 to select all, 1 to select, and I can also select individual units. So I'm gonna hit 0Z to retreat all. I'll wait till I have everybody, and then we'll go. Okay. So yeah, they're just gonna keep coming towards me, and I don't really care. This is weird. This little map here. I guess that my hero is probably the taller one, right? Yeah. So if they're not moving, they're healing. But I also have a heal spell, so I don't know. Who the fuck is this guy? I need to get more units, man. Imagine once I have 6 units all coming out at the same time. That's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wicked, dude. Am I still recording audio and shit? Yeah, 22 minutes. It's been a quick episode. Ooh, I thought I told you all to retreat. I in no way said that you should all go. Alright, 3, 2, 1, kick some ass. Oh, this poor guy. Oh, fuck. Yo, my hero does not fucking play games, bro. My hero does not fuck around. My hero's like, I'm gonna kick these motherfuckers. He picks his sword up and all those zombies are like, oh, what the fuck. Please unmake me. I don't like how my hero runs out in front, though. Like, I get it, you like eating damage, but my other troops will respawn, like, immediately. He won't, so it's weird. So far it seems pretty simple, straightforward, just mass all my units and then march forward. Oh yeah, I could also press Z very quickly after he attacks. It's only after he's not attacking that I could press it to make him go behind. Potentially make units on their end who are trying to attack him attack the units behind him instead. Could be a nifty tactic if I can just keep an eye on his animations. So like right now, I could make him back up, and then I can make him run forward again. That way it just makes it harder for them to hit him. So I'm gonna pop a healing spell right here. Right there. There we go. How much health is that giving him back? It didn't look like it did too much. So now I'm gonna do it. Oh. Damn it. Okay, I need to get better at timing the retreat button to calculate it. Oof. I killed that guy so hard he fucking Thanos dusted away. Okay, so swing. There we go. And back up. Okay, I need to get better at timing that. He just swung at air. There we go. My hero's actually about to die. I'm gonna have him sit back. Actually, I'm gonna put him right in the middle. Right in the middle. So that way, if they attack, they'll attack the front line and not him. I'm still killing the castle anyway. And it died. Okay. It looks like just standing still seems to heal him, so that's good. XP earned! I needed 11,000 to level up. I'm still not level 2? Man, you're really gonna make me do this. Goldbar Grimtooth has been fucked and destroyed. Upgrade? I have 31,000 gold. I could upgrade these guys again. These guys are pretty good. And then status. I need 1900 XP. Save, and then end phase. What are they gonna do? What the fuck was that? The poor place just got hit with the sword and then a little shield. I think what happened is they tried to attack it, and then they defended. Yeah, I think that's what happened there. And this guy ended up getting cucked. This guy has 4 properties. I technically own the most land, though. The blue also own a lot of land, and this guy might be pretty strong. Hero Abe Mukanaga. That name is so fucking funny. So that's gonna be it for this episode. Epic War 3. I like this a lot. I think it's so far, I think it's an improvement off of Epic War 2. The only issue, and the only issue I have, is that there's no callbacks to the second game's lore, and that is it. I hope that somewhere along the line a story will appear, but if this is just a game where I am playing as a character trying to be the hero that claims all the land, then I guess so be it. That would be kind of sad, though. Like, I liked the story in the second game. I genuinely liked it, and I thought that that was a highlight of the game, even if it was really corny sometimes. I liked it. It was cool. I don't know. What are the achievements? Oh, there's a fuck ton of them, isn't there? The dwarf card is now available, and the Taurus card, and the heal card. Okay. So I could have picked any number of these characters to play, and I imagine that by the time I get to up here, it's going to be ridiculously hard for me to play and win. But I don't know. I don't know. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Seamus99 back with Epic War 3. I hope that you enjoyed, and I'll see all of you in the next episode. Peace out!